Assalamu alaikum, all my dear viewers. As you all know that on our channel we are trying to understand the second chapter from the holy book, that is Quran Kareem. The name of that chapter is Surah BAQARA, and up till now we have seen many videos on various verses from Surah BAQARA and the message given in those verses and the meaning of those verses. Like in our previous video, we have tried to understand the one of the longest verse from Surah BAQARA, that is verse number 102, and in that verse we have seen that that verse is about the magic and disbelief and misguidance. So we have seen that the Jews used to make the wrong use of magic, or they have spread the news that whatever prophet Suleiman is there or Solomon is there, alayhi salam, so he has got so much big empire and kingdom due to magic, and in his last age of life he has become disbeliever. So Allah has rejected this thing, and Allah told that the prophet Solomon or Suleiman alayhi salam is very pious and he is free from all these whatever things which are spread by the Jews about prophet Solomon. Now today we have to see the verse number 103, 104 and 105. But before that, if you are new to this channel and if you are not subscribed this channel, so please subscribe the channel. The name of the channel is Aao Quran Samjhe. Now if we see this verse number 103, so let us see what is the meaning of this verse first of all. So the translation of this verse is, and if they had believed and feared Allah, then the reward from Allah would have been better if only they knew. Now here if they had believed, so here they means the Jews, we can say, especially are referred here. Now what is the explanation of this verse? After mentioning magic and disbelief in previous verses, Allah clarifies, if they had chosen, number one, true faith, that is Iman, and second, God consciousness, which is called Taqwa, they would have received something far better, a reward from Allah. So this, and they would have also gained whatever worldly gains are there, materialistic benefit is there, that is temporary, that we learn from this verse number 103. And second thing we learn is that the reward of the hereafter is eternal or forever. So this verse number 103 shifts focus from sin to hope, showing the better alternative or option. Now let us see the hadith connected with this verse number 103. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, the world is a prison for the believer and a paradise for the disbeliever. So this hadith is mentioned in Sahih Muslim. So the meaning we can take here is that true success is not measured by worldly or materialistic comfort and benefits, but by eternal reward. So what is the today's lesson from this verse? So today many people compromise faith for wealth, means they don't distinguish between the right ways of earning and the wrong ways of earning, but anyhow by hook or by crook they try to earn the wealth, and that's why they lose the faith and Iman. And second thing, they choose the popularity over principles. whatever principles of Islam are there, so they ignore that as compared to popularity, and they neglect the principles of the Islam and they select the popularity. And third thing, they see the shortcuts instead of halal means though they may have to work very hard sometimes, or they may have to go through some trials and tribulations for earning halal, but they are not prepared and ready for that. But if they are getting the benefits and wealth by some shortcut means which are haram, so they prefer shortcut through haram instead of halal means. This verse reminds us that Allah's reward is superior to any temporary benefit. Now let us see the next verse, verse number 104. So the translation is, O you who believe, do not say Raina, but say Unzurna, and listen, and for the disbeliever is a painful punishment. So the explanation of this verse is that some people twisted the word Raina into an insult when addressing the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. So Allah instructed believers, avoid the words that can be misused, number one. Second, speak respectfully. Then number three, listen attentively. This teaches discipline in speech. Now the hadith related to this verse number 104, the Prophet said, the believer is not one who insults, curses, or speaks obscenely. This hadith had been mentioned in Jami al-Tirmidhi. So speech reflects the faith or iman. Now let us see the incident from the life of companions related to verse number 104. The companions were extremely careful with their words in the presence of the Prophet. Their respect for Prophet became a model of Islamic etiquette or manners. That is adab. Now, today's reflection of this verse number 104, online insults, number one. Second, religious mockery. And third one, sarcasm in debates. So Islam promotes respectful and dignified speech. Let us see the verse number 105. Translation, neither those who disbelieve from the people of the book nor the polytheists wish that any good should be sent down to you from your Lord. But Allah selects for His mercy whom He wills, and Allah is the possessor of great bounty. So the explanation of this verse, some groups were jealous that revelation came to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. This was not ignorance, it was their envy and jealousy. That why most of the prophets, when sent in the children of Ishaq alayhi salams, so why the last prophet is sent in the children of Ismail alayhi salam? But Allah, number one, chooses whom He wills for prophethood. Second, grants guidance by the wisdom. And third one, is the owner of all bounty. Now the incident from the companions era, many powerful leaders rejected Islam due to pride. Yet humble and sincere people accepted it, such as Bilal ibn Rabah and Abu Bakr. So the lessons, guidance is not linked to status, but it is linked to sincerity. Now connection to today, even now, number one, jealousy blocks acceptance of truth. Second, some dislike when good spreads. And third, envy leads to denial of blessings. But Allah's mercy is not controlled by people. Overall lesson from these three verses, faith and taqwa are better than worldly materialistic gain, number one. Second, speech must be respectful and disciplined. Third, jealousy can blind people from truth. And fourth, Allah alone chooses whom to bless with guidance. So these were the some things which we have learnt here. So the next verses we will see in the next video. Today we will stop here. Jazakallah. Assalam.